my channel. I'm Tyra Caratano Banks, which everyone you want to call me because they are both of my names. And today I'm excited because I have a book review for y'all. And it's like of a book that just came out. Y'all know I be doing reviews on like old books or like semi-new books, you know, but this is like a new book. This came out like, I want to say last week, and I ordered it off of Amazon, and I'm a Prime member, so it came like 2 days later, and I was like, yes, I have to read this book because I know it's like Angie Thomas, like she came out stumping when she wrote The Hate You Give, and then they turned it into a movie. Girl, you did that. She came out the gate stumping, and so I love The Hate You Give so much. The only thing I would say this that I didn't like is that how Sky was portrayed as, or was it Star? Star, my bad. I'm like Sky, and it's because I read the end of this book. Y'all would know if y'all, you know, why I said Sky, but her name is Star. Star was portrayed as a dark-skinned girl in the book, but in the movie, she was played as a not dark-skinned actress, and that was the only thing about that. But I will be reviewing Concrete Rose today, and I just want to say, first of all, this cover, I don't know what it is with me and red, but me and red, we're getting to, you know, we're getting along these days. I love the color red right now for books. Like, they just stand out to me. If you look at my bookcase, you're like, you got a theme going on there. I do. So this cover is just like everything to me. I love simple covers. I mean, I love dramatic covers too, but like simple covers, they're getting my heart. Okay, they're my heart, it's getting there. Okay, so the red is just there, then you got the rose petals falling in the background, and then you have Maverick right here, and Maverick has on this red shirt with this gold chain and this black do-rag. Okay, and then you got Concrete Rose, and then you got roses at the bottom. I just really love this. And then on the back, it's just quotes from like people that like reviewed her books. Jesus, somebody's hitting my line. And then it has like the roses with the thorns and the rose petals, and then got some sneakers back here. And I'm gonna guess these are supposed to be Jordans on the back. And so I will give a small spoiler. So if you have not read this yet, don't watch my review. Read this and then come back. So I will say that you can either read this and then The Hate You Give, or read The Hate You Give and then read this. It really does not matter, because this is not going to spoil The Hate You Give, and then The Hate You Give is not going to spoil this, because this is supposed to be before The Hate You Give. It stars father growing up. It's kind of like how everything started, and I really liked that. I do want to say, like, when I first started reading it, I was like, am I reading this correctly? Like, it was certain ways that she worded things, and I was just like, is this the correct tense? But I was like, it is the correct tense, but I guess I've never written this way, so I'm like, maybe I need to up my game. But it basically starts off as, you know, the beginning of like why he was in a gang, and how his first child came about, and you know how things happened the way they did. So he was with Lisa. So in The Hate You Give, Lisa is the mama. In the movie, it all makes sense now, because I'm like, a week, so it all makes sense now. Lisa's there, and Aisha, I ain't like Aisha, period. I didn't like her because, first of all, I'm just trying to figure out, like, men are weird, but some women that let these things happen are weird too. You're gonna let your homeboy mess with your girl, and then something can happen, consequences. So what happened with that was Maverick messed with Aisha, and here comes 7. But I know Aisha was going through postpartum depression, and it just threw me off because in the book she got pregnant again with, what was baby girl name? Was it Kenya? Maybe it wasn't Kenya, y'all. I'm a little rusty. But she had ended up getting pregnant again. I'm just like, you getting pregnant again, but you not really taking care of your first child. I'm confused. And then the scene where he was about to, you know, get revenge on his cousin. One thing about it, like, that's very sad how, you know, close of home that hit, because one minute you spending time with your cousin, and then the next minute he's dead, like in your driveway, and you seen him dead, and it's just like, you know. So I feel like as a man, like, I've never seen anything up close like that, but as a man, like, seeing something like that, maybe as a female too, but as females, we're gonna cry right then and there. Men, they try to hold it together until, like, you know, they're like by themselves or something like that. That's what Maverick was doing. He was trying to be strong, because he's just like, okay, I got my baby now. I'm helping mama take care of the bills. Dre gone. Sean gone. You know, King over here tripping. My other homeboy's tripping too. I got kids to take care of. You know, I got this grocery job. Ain't really, you know, it ain't paying much. Got Mr. Wyatt. They were, you know what? And if you read this and you see how Mr. Wyatt was acting towards Maverick, you will understand why Maverick acts like that in the movie now. Like, you will understand why. And then you can also see, oh, because in the movie he got a grocery store, and that was Mr. Wyatt's. Y'all read this, because now it's like connecting the dots. Now I really want to read The Hate U Give again, because it just makes sense now about why Maverick acts like that, how Maverick, you know, owns the grocery store and who it came from. It's just a lot. Like, don't he own the grocery store? I might be wrong. I don't know. I just feel like he gotta own the store, because in the movie, you know what? I'm doing too much. I'm doing too much for this book review. Just know that this book, Concrete Rose, will definitely connect with The Hate U Give, and it'll just open you up to, like, real life things about how people made the decisions they made, because Maverick could have went two ways. Maverick could have been a drug dealer, and he could have been the crown of the neighborhood along with King, or he went a different route and he made a better life for his children. He wanted to be around for his children. He didn't want to be in jail. He didn't want to do none of that. And so I see, like, why King was acting the way he was towards Maverick in The Hate U Give based on this. And to me, it's also amazing that Maverick and King, you know, were actually friends. That just threw me for a loop too. They were actually friends. So it's just a lot. It's just a lot. I really enjoyed this. I would give this book, out of 5 stars, it'd be 5 stars. A 10 out of 10, it'd be a 10 out of 10. Period. Angie, you did this. You probably, if you ever watch this review, you're gonna be like, girl, you was just rambling. I do it with all my book reviews, because this was just a page turner. Like, this is what we need to, like, get folks to see, to catch their attention, because The Hate U Give caught attention. It caught hell of attention, especially the time that we're in now. And this is just like, this is just the tip of the iceberg. So I really enjoyed this page turner. Hopefully y'all read this too. Like I said, I got this from Amazon. I don't think it's in stores yet. So yeah, it's just a lot of connection. Like, I'm like, did Maverick own the grocery store in The Hate U Give, or am I tripping? Am I making stuff up? Now I gotta do some research. But I'm still gonna post this book review, baby, because I just am, okay? So, if you guys like this book review, make sure y'all thumbs up. Leave a comment down below if you're gonna read this or if you have read it, and tell me what y'all thought about it. How long was it? How long was it? It was 360 pages, so to me, it wasn't that big of a book. I read this book in a 3-day span, but I read it over like maybe 7 hours, because I would pause, snack, you know, all that stuff. But anyways, like I said, like, comment down below if you're gonna read this, you know, whatever. And then yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this book review. I'm too excited, like, so I hope you guys enjoyed this book review, and I will see you guys in my next video.